You can find me at Mulready's on the bathroom door, and there's a street sign with me over there.
The girl's everywhere. Cannot miss her. Hey there, friends. Welcome to another episode of the Pre-Ride Show brought to you by FSA here on the ground in Emporia at Unbound. And look who I got. Alison, Tetrick, good to see you. What's going on?
It's just, another day in Emporia, right? I live here full time. If you ever go to Mulready's bar, I'm on the bathroom door.
I did see that.
Okay.
Well, we can talk about that.
Okay.
That's a curiosity I have already.
Legend in the making right here.
Yes.
I haven't left.
It says a lot about the impact that you can have on a community like this just by coming and riding their event really hard.
Yeah.
With events in mind, how does it feel to be back in and among our people and in crowds and doing fun stuff we like to do?
Oh, it's just like hugs and kisses all around, just feeling really excited to be back with our gravel family, just reconnecting. And as things are opening up and, vaccinations are fine, whatever you think, just coming back is still a little mind-boggling. Can't believe I'm here.
Yeah.
But rock and roll, man.
What did the year off, let's call it, allow you to do? Was it a forced reset that allow you to kind of get the body time to recover or reset the training program? How was that for you?
I freaking loved it, unfortunately. I think a lot of people, it's a tough time, right? Like, it was, obviously, there's very serious issues going on with the pandemic, but I'm taking the positives and saying, I have never been home in the month of June for 12 years.
Right.
I've always been racing in Europe to racing all over, and suddenly I was just home.
Yeah.
And if with anything, you need to take a positive grain of salt. And I was able to see my family and just this little tiny bubble, and it was really quality, wonderful time. And I just don't want to take that for granted ever again, where it made me, I guess I loved it because it made me slow down. I was terrified. I was anxious like everybody,
Sure.
And it was horrifying what was going on, but it was just a matter of taking that time to be present was really special. So instead of making sourdough bread or latte art, I started a company. I thought I'd write a book, didn't, but I started a company to sell bandanas, get more kids on bikes. So
Okay.
That's what I did.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
How and why that'll even come about. Why bandanas? Obviously, supporting kids on bikes is a fantastic thing to do. How and why bandanas?
Well, Blaze and I were talking, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I should do something this community, because I feel now kind of glib for saying how much I love just being present for that moment. So I am recognize that it was very difficult, and we're very isolated. But to take that time and say, what can I do? Because when I was injured in bike racing, broken pelvis, traumatic brain injury, all these things, one friend, a family friend of mine, gave me this advice. She goes, this too is a gift. So I thought, okay, same thing. I'm sitting there locked in my little apartment in Petaluma, California, going, well, now what? And I see the sourdough bread, there's lots of stuff going on. And I was like, I don't know, a lot of Everstein. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of FKTs, whatever that is. And I was like, well, this is, the anxiety was just building.
I
gotta do something, yeah. But what? Oh, okay, I should do a TED Talk. Okay, no, they probably won't pick me. I should write a book. Yeah, that sounds hard, And I'm I should do something. And I actually just sat, and that's where I was I was just present. And then I thought how much the bike community means to me, and how people that we meet here, yeah, in Emporia, Kansas, to Belgian Waffle Ride, to Gravel Worlds, all these people we get to meet in Iceland and all this, and we get to ride bikes with people that we love. And I thought, well, they actually have saved my life. The bikes almost killed me several times, but it's also saved me.
Right.
And so I thought, what can I do? And I just wear bandanas because I'm a dorky cowgirl, and I just like bandanas. I think it's supposed to cover the dust from your nose, but really,
it's way more stylish.
I just think they look cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I was I'm just gonna sell bandanas. And Yuri Oswald, who you should get on the show, but he won Unbound in 2015, right. And he lives in my hometown of Petaluma. And his wife runs NorCal High School Cycling League, which is a NICA program.
Right.
And she and I were maybe having a beer or something, and she was like, I got it. Just like sell them and they go to NorCal. You know, I was like, rad. So what you think is my peak season this weekend is not. It's next weekend. I get to go to the Grit Camp, which is girls riding together.
Awesome.
With NICA, NorCal High School Cycling League. And we have 5 scholarships for women, female identifying athletes, of financial need to get more diversity and opportunity. So with Bandanas, we got 5 girls that can go ride bikes.
Alison, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And good on you for driving forth such a very, very important initiative. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so when I'm here at Unbound, I will be over at the Lifetime Outride booth. And now I have 5 scholarships for these women. We're going Outride and Lifetime Foundation. So we're thinking just overall health and wellness, like mental health and physical health.
So good.
Yeah, I got the bandana, so why not? Never thought I'd do that. It's kind of like farmer's market style.
Right on. Get them out there. People wear them. Look stylish as you do every time.
Yeah, I should have one on, but no.
Does the term favorite, are you comfortable with that? Are we considering you a favorite in this race, and are you comfortable with that?
I'm always a favorite. No.
Absolutely, without question.
Sorry, did I say that? It's, God, what was that? Anyway, sorry. There's lots of moving parts.
Distractions here, yeah. We got...
I know. I'm like a squirrel in general, and now that just like took it like to a whole nother level. Yeah, favorite. I'm comfortable now. Like I think it was hard the first couple of years, frankly. Like you win a race, which I still have a hard time calling this a race. Like I'm like, it's an event. Like aren't we having fun?
Yeah,
let's just have a good time. And then all of a sudden, like, people are elbowing you into the gutter, and you're like, oh, we're racing.
You people are serious about it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And it's really early. And I'm not like a morning person, so that's rough. So yes, because I think now I'm getting, I'm a different rider than I was when I won Unbound in 2017.
In what way?
I came from World Tour racing, so that year that I won, I just did the Tour California, and then to the Pan American Games, and the national team, and I had a lot of road race fitness. And now I have a lot of longer miles in my legs and a lot of more pacing. I think I'm like just as tough, maybe a little less desperate, like where I don't have as much angst. Like I'm probably happier, frankly, not racing roads. So I'm like happier, probably have a better perspective of just life, pacing. And so I think ultimately I'm going to have more fun. Because like when you like road racing was really intense, where I'm trying to like, I need to go to the Olympics. I need to win nationals. I need to do this, and now it's like, I'm just riding my bike and I'm riding my bike all day with friends I like to hate if they half wheel you. That's real annoying.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just about like riding bikes. So that's why, I just an interview earlier where I have like a flask in my back pocket, and it's not about drinking alcohol because actually I haven't ever needed it at Unbound, but just in case, if I'm taking myself too seriously and like, everything's all up in your business and you're not having fun, why the hell are you out here? So it's about, for me, favorite, yes, but like, am I having fun? And if I'm not, just change it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Flip the switch. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Because like we take this so seriously. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know my tire pressure. I don't want to know my tire pressure. God.
Well, the guy like Blazer, you might not have to.
I know. I don't even
Handle.
ask. Like I'm like my tire pressure's like 55. He was like or 39. I was like whatever. Pretty sure it was fine. Like I just don't less details. Like less details, more snacks.
And it frees you up to be able to be present. As you said, for what's going on around you, and not have to worry about those details.
He sprinkles like the blessing, like the whiskey blessing or something on the bike, and then I get on it, hope it works.
But I think
it's fine.
What you've done really well is you've made that transition from World Tour, where a lot of things are done for you, very robotic lifestyle, if you will, to this more of a privateer model where you kind of have to assemble your own team and do a lot of these things yourself. But it sounds like you've adapted to that and pulled together a great team really well.
I friggin' love that part. Because what this has done, I was privateer before privateer was a thing, by the way.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Probably. But I think it's about just aligning with partners that you believe in. I'm a big fan of loyalty and commitment. So I didn't really have to do a privateer model because I just had worked with the same partners my entire road career, and I transitioned them into gravel. And there was no proposals, there was no deck. I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna go and try this. But these are businesses and partners that have aligned with me for my entire career. And it's products I believe in, and it's just like rad people doing cool stuff, And then like my team, like my house is full of like training partners, buddies.
Yeah.
We got Blaze, we got Andy Pruitt coming in. You know, I've done a bunch of saddle stuff with him with Specialized and his son Scott. Like, it's just like my family, you know, and it's not about somebody washing my bike or taking care of it. It's just a matter of eating good food, drinking good wine, and like riding bikes all day.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what it's about. Like, I don't want to be stressed. Like,
Okay.
I have enough stress in life.
So it sounds like we're coming into Saturday with some very reasonable expectations. Are you looking for anything? Do you feel like you've got to make some sort of statement, or are we just going to see how the day unfolds?
I think this might be my first year. I'm not worried about making a statement.
Okay.
And I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I think I'm really strong. I think I'm healthy, happy, you know, all of the above. But for me, it's just, I'm going to have to approach it a hair different. Just not coming from that, like a bunch of road racing fitness. I did Gravel Locos 2 weeks ago, 155, 6-ish miles. And that was my first event in like, 18 months or something.
Yeah.
So I don't have the road race fitness that some of the athletes are bringing, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Because this is long and anything can happen out there, and you need a healthy dose of luck.
Yeah.
And it's not deterring any athlete, but you just like, you know, those flint rocks, like they come at you like little flying monkeys. Like it's insane. So you need like a good healthy dose of luck, and then just a good mental approach, because it's a long day.
Yeah.
So there's several ways to kind of come in, but yeah, I think I'll have a good day. Like, my visualization so far has been really positive of just riding my bike consistent and hard and like fun. And this is the first time I'm not running scared. So I'm like kind of just stoked for that feeling. We'll see if it lasts. Like, I'm as fragile as anybody, but we'll see if it lasts.
What is your calendar shaping up to look like for this very tightly packed racing season that we've got the rest of this year? Where are we going to see you next?
So this is super cool. I told you my peak event is the Grit Camp with the Bandanas and 5 scholarships for NICA. And then that's next weekend. So I like cannot wait to get home to do that.
Good fun.
And then we're going, Blaze and I are headed to Oregon Trail Gravel Grinder.
Okay.
And it's his 40th birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, that happened. So we're gonna go do 5 days of riding. Like, last year we just had a blast. Like, we didn't race it. We just rode, and then like one day like smash it. The next day like take off. You know.
Yep.
Point to point camping and around the Cascades in Oregon. So we're really looking forward to that. And then July's like a little bit off, and then start heading to Colorado, and then probably a month in Colorado. So I have a lot of friends there and some like good bike family. And I'm doing lead boat.
Oh,
so,
nice. Okay.
Yeah, I just got a mountain bike. I've ridden it like now 7 times.
Okay.
Not great at it, but I crash every time.
Right.
I'm real bad.
They're not crashes, they're unplanned dismounts.
Yeah, I'm real bad at mountain biking and really bad at altitude. So Leadville suits me really well. I'm going to crush it. But then the next day you wake up and you do steamboat.
Yep.
Gravel. So like 250 miles in 2 days of dirt, which I think will be awesome.
Yeah.
Because that's not about the race at all. That's just about 2 epic days on a bike.
Get it and finish it. Yep.
Yeah. And I don't use the word epic very lightly. So, yeah, that'll be super fun. And then going out from Colorado, taking the truck with like rooftop tent, like we're doing full camping style, and headed to Whitefish for Jess Sarah's event.
Great.
Yeah.
She's coming on with us next. We're going to sit down with her in a little bit.
Yeah. Last best ride. Like, sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Once again, not racing that either. Like after this, I think I'm just, see how I feel.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Just like go and travel around, and there's a lot to do.
Okay.
Lots of places to ride, see people. Unpaved is on my schedule. Big Sugar is on my schedule. And yeah, you guys are famous. You're getting a lot of.
We're in the heart of it right here.
Yeah.
But hey, you were all kinds of awesome. The word that kept coming up through this whole discussion was fun.
Yeah.
I think that epitomizes you, and you're a fantastic follow on social. So keep that up. Best of luck with the bandanas too. And we might just get a little exclusive tomorrow.
Yeah. We got something good for you guys.
On a new toy, and we'll give you a sneak peek once the veil gets lifted. Another exclusive pre-ride show piece of information that you'll get nowhere else. So
may or may not be a new horse. I got a pony.
Okay.
I got a pony. You can meet my pony tomorrow.
All right. There you go. Alison, thank you very much. You're going to see her on the line on Saturday's Unbound coverage, the 200-mile event. Thanks for joining us on this episode of the Pre-Ride Show. And make sure to click that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you get notifications of all the future episodes that we drop, which are going to come at you fast and furious over the course of the next couple days. Thanks for tuning in.